हेलो, नमस्ते, सत श्री अकाल और आदाब। मैं श्रुति शर्मा, आपकी शो होस्ट ऑन स्टार्स अनफोल्डेड। आज इनका इंटरव्यू मैं लेने जा रही हूँ। ये बेहद खूबसूरत सिंगर हैं। इनका नाम है श्रुति पाठक। श्रुति एक गुजराती फैमिली को बिलोंग करती हैं। इनका जन्म अहमदाबाद में हुआ था। ये गुजरात में रहते थे और सिंगिंग करियर परस्यू करने के लिए मुंबई शिफ्ट हो गए। अकेडमिकली भी श्रुति काफी स्ट्रॉन्ग है। इन्होंने मास्टर्स इन साइकोलॉजी की है। श्रुति की परफॉर्मेंसेस की लिस्ट बताते हुए शायद शो का टाइमिंग कम पड़ जाए। फ्रॉम बिगर शोज लाइक कोक स्टूडियो टू मेजर फिल्म्स लाइक काय पोचे एंड फैशन, शी हैज परफॉर्म्ड अमेजिंगली। In fact, she was one of those rare artists जिन्होंने कोक स्टूडियोज के लगातार 3 सीजन्स में अपनी प्रेजेंस दी। Let's check few of her hits right now. From psychology to singing. Wow, I mean these are two different worlds altogether. ये ट्रांजिशन आपकी लाइफ में कब आया? आपको कब ये महसूस हुआ कि आप सिंगर बनना चाहती हैं?
So basically what the actual scene is that I belong to a family of teachers and professors. हमारे घर में education को बहुत ज़्यादा importance दी जाती है. So in fact my grandfather was a scholarate in Sanskrit. He was the Sanskrit Acharya from Kashi. My father, all my uncles, my aunts, everyone most of them are teachers. So education को बहुत ज़्यादा importance दी जाती है हमारी family में, and that's the reason when I mentioned to my father that I wanted to pursue singing as a career. So he was very supportive. He was very open to the idea of me moving to Bombay and pursuing singing as a career. But considering the family tradition, I think it was important that I finish my graduation, is what he told me. But when I was doing my graduation in psychology, I developed this really immense love for the subject, and it led me to finish my masters in psychology. So yeah, that's how it all happened.
आजकल श्रुति इंस्टाग्राम पर काफी ज्यादा एक्टिव है। आप उन्हें फॉलो कर सकते हैं और उनकी रोज की प्रैक्टिस सेशंस भी देख सकते हैं। फिलहाल सुनते हैं कि उनके रीसेंट प्रोजेक्ट्स क्या-क्या थे और किन-किन अपकमिंग प्रोजेक्ट्स में वो काम करने वाली हैं।
The very recent one was a song that I composed and sung for this for a web series called Hum Gum Ho Jaye, for this platform called DigiFlix. It's a new platform, and what was more exciting and most exciting part was that I composed the song. So, which was really amazing. It was a great experience. It was a learning experience most of all. And to top it, the person who gave, blessed the song with his vocals was Mr. Sonu Nigam. So that was the best part. And I always loved writing and writing songs and composing. When this opportunity came up to me, I think the first person that I thought of was Sonuji, because he's someone I have always looked up to. He's someone I have learned a lot from. So my first song had to have him, and it was really amazing.
मैं अपनी ऑडियंस से ये भी शेयर करना चाहूंगी कि काफी सारे लोगों को ये नहीं पता कि श्रुति सिंगर होने के साथ साथ एक लिरिसिस्ट भी हैं। इन्होंने काफी अच्छे सॉन्ग्स के लिरिक्स भी दिए हैं। श्रुति एक लिरिसिस्ट या कह लीजिए एक शायर अक्सर इमोशनल और रोमांटिक होता है। क्या आप भी हो?
रोमांस का तो पता नहीं, बट आई थिंक lyrics or words, all these thoughts, it's actually never the words, it's the thought that occurs before the words are penned down. But I think for any artist, anyone who writes, it is not just one genre. It's an emotional it's a way of putting your emotions in words. तो वो चाहे एक रोमांटिक गाने को लेके हो सकते हैं या एक मोटिवेशनल गाने को लेके हो सकते हैं. सो आई थिंक it's the emotions that are the most important part, more than the romance. But yeah, having said that, I will answer your question. Yeah, I'm a die-hard romantic.
जिस तरह से आपने अपने करियर में ट्रांजिशन लिया फ्रॉम साइकोलॉजी टू सिंगिंग, उसी तरह से सिंगिंग फील्ड में भी या कह लीजिए म्यूजिक इंडस्ट्री में बहुत लंबा ट्रांजिशन आया है। जिस तरह के गाने हम बचपन में सुनते थे और जिस तरह के गाने आज हम सुन रहे हैं, जमीन आसमान का फर्क है दोनों में। हाउ मच डू यू रिलेट टू दिस ट्रांजिशन एंड व्हाट आर योर ओपिनियंस और थॉट्स अबाउट दिस?
आई थिंक पहले के गाने और आज के गानों में सबसे बड़ा फ़र्क ये है कि पहले के गाने बहुत सुकून से, बहुत टाइम लेके, स्पेशली इफ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द फिल्म सॉन्ग्स, पहले के जनरेशन में एक साल में शायद कुछ फिल्में बनती थी, उसके कुछ गाने होते थे और वो एक पूरी स्टोरी लाइन को एक बांधते हुए गाने बनते थे। नाउ इट इज़ मोर ऑफ व्हाट इज़ वर्किंग फॉर द ऑडियंस और उसको कैसे फिट इन किया जाता है फिल्मों में। And I think that the sound is very different from what it was earlier and now. The expression in terms of the words is very different from then and now. So yeah, it's very different, I would say. I don't think it would be a good comparison to make because it's also important to evolve with time, and at the same time your purpose of making that piece of music is to reach out to the audience. तो it is very important कि audience को क्या पसंद है, तो उस हिसाब से ही गाने बनते हैं। And there's nothing wrong in that because at the end of the day हम जो हमारी target audience है, अगर हम उनको please नहीं कर पाएँ तो it will not have a direction. So I think it's very very important.
सभी जानते हैं कि आप तो एक खूबसूरत सिंगर हैं ही, लेकिन आपका कोई पर्सनल फेवरेट तो होगा ही। कभी कोई बचपन में ऐसा सिंगर रहा हो जिसको सुनते हुए आपके मन में हमेशा से ये बात रही हो कि मैं भी इन्हीं की तरह गाना चाहूंगी?
I already mentioned Sonu Nigam. He's someone I grew up listening to and someone I really looked up to all my life. But apart from that, there have been many people, many artists who have inspired me, people who have people who I've learned a lot from. Mehdi Hasan Saab, Farida Khanum, all the classical artists, so many people, I mean the list is really long. तो बहुत मुश्किल होगा एक या कुछ नाम पिक करना, but definitely all of them, everyone I have heard, everyone I have worked with or not worked with. I think there are so many artists and there is so much music and there's such a long way to go even yet.
श्रुति, हमारे फ्रेश सिंगर्स और हमारे ऑडियंस से जरूर शेयर करें कि आप अपनी सिंगिंग रिहर्सल्स किस तरह से करती हैं, किन किन चीज़ों का ध्यान रखती हैं, क्योंकि हम काफ़ी अक्सर ये सुनते हैं कि कुछ आर्टिस्ट, कुछ सिंगर शो से या रिकॉर्डिंग से पहले अपना गर्म पानी पीते हैं, कुछ लोग अपनी डाइट पे ध्यान रखते हैं, कोई ठंडे का परहेज करते हैं। आप किस तरह से अपने आप को हर शो या रिकॉर्डिंग से पहले प्रिपेयर करती हैं? प्लीज शेयर विद अस।
I think it's a very individual process, but उसमें कुछ चीज़ें ऐसी हैं जो कि बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है फॉर, जैसे आपकी बॉडी को फिट रखने के लिए एक्सरसाइजिंग इम्पॉर्टेंट है, वैसे ही आपके गले को फॉर अ सिंगर टू मेंटेन योर वोकल कॉर्ड्स एंड टू एनहांस योर वोकल कॉर्ड्स प्रैक्टिसिंग इज़ वेरी ज़रूरी। तो वो रियाज का जो टाइम है वो अपने आप को देना बहुत ज़रूरी है। आई ऑलवेज बिलीव दैट देयर इज़ नो सब्स्टिट्यूट टू हार्ड वर्क। तो उतनी मेहनत अगर आप अपने क्राफ्ट को देंगे तो इट विल नेवर डिसअपॉइंट यू, इट विल ऑलवेज गिव यू बैक इन अबंडेंस। तो रियाज बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट है। एट द सेम टाइम आई थिंक फॉर अ सिंगर गले को अच्छा रखने के लिए अच्छी नींद, अच्छा खाना बहुत ज़रूरी है। तो आप किसी भी सिंगर को पूछेंगे यू विल फाइंड देम टू बी अ फूडी। तो खाना और सोना बहुत ज़रूरी है। आई थिंक स्लीप इज़ अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इंटीग्रल पार्ट ऑफ कीपिंग योर वोकल कॉर्ड्स फ्रेश।
कभी कभी एक दौर ऐसा आता है जबकि मानसिक प्रेशर थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा होता है कंपैरेटिवली, इस प्रेशर को आप अपनी लाइफ में कैसे बैलेंस करती हैं? Does it affect your singing as well?
I think it's a part and parcel of life. As human beings, we all go through pressures, different kind of stress levels. It is something that we all deal with. But having said that, I think music is a blessing. It's something that you are gifted by the universe, by whoever we believe in. So I think for a musician बहुत आसान हो जाता है to deal with your emotions. मतलब जब हम let alone a musician or a singer, जब हम in general if you talk to people or if you ask them, you'll always find people saying I have a playlist for when I'm upset or when I'm sad or when I'm happy or when I'm in a party mood. So हर एक emotion के लिए गाने होते हैं. And I think being a musician, how can it get better? So being a musician, it comes in handy.
कोई एक ऐसा सिंगर जिनके साथ आपने आज तक गाना नहीं गाया, but you have always dreamt to sing with him or her?
बहुत सारे सिंगर्स हैं जिनमें से काफ़ी मेरे दोस्त हैं. तो काम तो बहुत लोगों के साथ अभी और करना बाकी है. But I think अरिजीत के साथ में in the recent past, he is one of the singers that I've really liked and adored. So he is definitely someone that I would love to work with.
थोड़ा सा माहौल को लाइट करते हैं क्योंकि श्रुति हमारे साथ यहाँ पर काफ़ी इंस्पिरेशनल टॉक्स ऑलरेडी शेयर कर चुकी हैं. इस इंटरव्यू को आगे बढ़ाते हुए मैं अपने अगले राउंड पर पहुंचती हूँ और कुछ सवालात on a lighter note श्रुति से पूछूंगी. This is the most common question that I ask most of my guests on this show. कोई ऐसी 3 चीजें जिनके बगैर आप अपने घर से कभी नहीं निकलती?
I think water, my earpods, and thirdly my eyeliner.
श्रुति, डिज्नी की कोई एक एनिमेटेड मूवी जिसमें आप गाना पसंद करोगे? Give us that one title in which you would love to sing.
There are loads of them. The first thing that's coming to my mind for some reason is Frozen. My niece watches that a lot and she's a huge fan of the sequel. So yeah, I would maybe in the next sequel for Elsa.
Name any 3 things that are most important for a singer to have a successful singing career. What type of singer would you like to categorize yourself in?
I think the most important part would be the decision that you make. That would require a lot of sacrifice, that would require a lot of determination, that would require a lot of hard work and passion. So I think these are a few things which are very, very, very important. And once you decide on what you exactly want to do, and if you're that passionate, then there's no looking back. What type of a singer? I think it's not fair to categorize anyone, let alone me. I think music has no boundaries. Art has no boundaries. So I think we are here to explore, and all I would say is that I would love to explore till I can. Till my voice, my vocal cords support me, I would love to explore every genre, every kind of music, everything that I could possibly do.
Shruti, what do you dislike the most in people?
What do I dislike the most in people? I think dishonesty. It's something I really, really cannot stand. Lies, dishonesty, it really puts me off.
जिस तरह का आज कंपटीशन है सिंगर्स में, ना जस्ट सिंगिंग को लेके पर अपनी लुक्स को लेके भी, हाउ मच डू यू अग्री टू दिस कि एक सिंगर का प्रेजेंटेबल होना भी बहुत जरूरी है?
I really believe that one should be a certain way or dress up or look a certain way according to their choice. Not necessarily if you're comfortable being on stage in front of 50,000 people wearing your pajamas. I think you're good. And if you are, even amongst 5 people and you feel like dressing up, I think that's fair too. So I think it all boils down to the fact that what you are comfortable in. And if you are comfortable, then there is no competition.
Any one act of kindness that you want people to follow in their life?
One act of kindness. I think compassion and consideration for other people. I think you don't need to do great charities to be able to be called kind. I think even being considerate of a simple emotion, being considerate of someone's space, being considerate of somebody's thought. I think that itself is a huge act of kindness, because most people are not. Most people are absolutely inconsiderate, and that is a big turn off.
Shruti, I'm sure other than being a singer, you are a much more livelier person, and I would love to see that through this another round of interview.
Sure.
We're going to play a small question answer round once again, लेकिन इस बार हम जिस तरह के questions आपको पूछेंगे वो आपकी लाइफ से रिलेटेड होगा, ना कि सिर्फ सिंगिंग से. So चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं अपने अगले राउंड की ओर, जिसका नाम है KYC, which means Know Your Celebrity. Let's begin. My first question: movies or music video?
To watch movies and to make music videos.
Homemade food or street food?
Homemade food. Any day. Like I like to be in my comfort zone.
Sad songs or romantic songs?
Sad songs. Also because I have more of sad songs to my kitty. My father always kept saying that, even when I was a kid and when I used to, naturally draw towards sad songs, my father used to keep telling me, you need to stop singing sad songs. You're too young to be a part of that drama.
Pop, classical or folk? What do you prefer the most?
To listen to learn from, definitely classical. Folk, I love folk music. Pop is also something that I learn from and something that I really enjoy, depending on my mood and depending on my surroundings.
Original or remake?
Original for sure. Any day. I think there's so much music, why do we want to only recreate or remake? I think it's important to create original stuff and leave our bit of the legacy.
City life or mountain life in the old age? What do you prefer?
As of now, I am very very happy in Mumbai. Mumbai से ज़्यादा homely मुझे कहीं पे भी feel नहीं होता है. मुंबई से ज़्यादा comfortable मुझे कहीं पे भी feel नहीं होता है. But I definitely love mountain holidays. So definitely I would probably want to switch between the two, but I don't think I can leave Bombay. As of now, that's the frame of mind.
Spiritual or religious?
I think spiritual. I don't really religiously follow religion. I don't have my stuck ideas about religion. I am very flexible and open to exploring ideas and concepts which are of different religions. So I would rather call myself spiritual than religious.
Instagram or Facebook?
When Facebook was new, I think I was absolutely off social media. But right now, definitely Instagram, way more than Facebook. Instagram is much more fun because it's more interactive, it's more visual oriented. So yeah, Instagram is fun.
Expressive or submissive?
I think that depends what situation it is, but mostly expressive.
Studio or stage show?
That is something that I would never be able to answer, because both are a different high. Studio work is something that you do for your soul. When you sing in the studios, you know that piece of music is going to reach out to millions of people and directly, you know, reach out to their hearts. When stage is something, when you're singing on stage and there are thousands and lakhs of people in front of you, and that energy level, that love that you get, you know, one-on-one, face-to-face, I think that magic can never be replaced. So both are absolutely different experiences, and I would never want to compare the two, but I would always want both of them in abundance.
Recorded or live?
Recorded or live? I would any day prefer a live.
Being classy or being trendy? What do you prefer?
I think classy. Trends will come and go. I think class will always stay.
श्रुति, माफी चाहती हूँ, लेकिन अगर सिंगर से नहीं गवाया तो मजा नहीं आया। आई एम श्योर आपके पास गानों का भंडार होगा। कुछ आपके ओरिजिनल्स भी सुनेंगे, लेकिन उससे पहले कुछ नामचीन हस्तियों के नाम मैं आपके साथ शेयर करूंगी। आपके ध्यान में इनसे रिलेटेड कोई भी गाना याद हो तो चंद लाइनें हमारे लिए गाइएगा। पहला नाम है ऑब्वियसली द लेजेंडरी लता मंगेशकर जी।
लग जा गले के फिर ये हंसी रात हो न हो, शायद फिर इस जन्म में मुलाकात हो न हो, लग जा गले से।
कविता कृष्णमूर्ति।
She's someone I really adore, and she's a beautiful human being as well. So, okay, the song that's coming to my mind, and it's by far one of my most favorite songs of hers, and A.R. Rahman sir. तू ही रे, तेरे बिना मैं कैसे जीऊं, आजा रे, इन सांसों में बस जा।
To proceed, my next name is Alka Yagnik.
Again, there are thousands of songs of hers, but what's coming to my mind is it's a beautiful song. पल भर ठहर जाऊं, दिल ये संभल जाए, कैसे तुम्हें रोका करूं, मेरी तरफ आता हर गम फिसल जाए, आँखों में तुमको भरूं, बिन बोले बातें तुमसे करूं, अगर तुम साथ हो, अगर तुम साथ हो।
The next name is Sonu Nigam.
Okay, I've already mentioned he's my favorite. अभी मुझ में कहीं बाकी थोड़ी सी है जिंदगी, जगी धड़कन नहीं, जाना जिंदा हूँ मैं तो यही।
किशोर कुमार।
Again, okay, the song that's coming to my mind immediately, and it's also a song that it's my go-to song. It's a song that I listen to when I'm down and out. कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना, छोड़ो बेकार की बातों में, कहीं बीत न जाए रहना, कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना।
जाने से पहले थोड़ा सा ओरिजिनल आपसे सुनना जरूर चाहूंगी श्रुति। कोई ऐसी धुन, कोई रीसेंट ट्रैक या कोई ऑलरेडी सैंग सॉन्ग जो आपका ओरिजिनल हो, प्लीज सिंग फ्यू लाइंस फॉर अस।
Okay, so the song that I'd like to sing for all the listeners out here and all the viewers here is one of my songs from the film called Anjana Anjani. It's called Tujhe Bhula Diya. नैना लगियां बारिशां ते सुके सुके सपने भी पिछ गए, नैना लगियां बारिशां रोवे पलकां दे कोरे विच नींद मेरी, नैना लगियां बारिशां हंझू डिगदे ने चोट लगे दिल ते, नैना लगियां बारिशां रुत बिरहां दे बदला दी छा गई।
Thank you so much for being on this show, Shruti. My best wishes are with you. Take care and keep rising.